Good morning, Young Women's Leadership Academy. This is Miss Burns, your principal, bringing you announcements on a fantastic Friday. It is Friday, October the 8th. It's a B day, but guess what? That kind of doesn't matter today because students, we are doing something extra special, very different today. So I told you yesterday in announcements that today would be a workshop day. So students, here's what you're going to do. So you're starting in advisory, just like usual. That's why you're sitting in advisory right now. After advisory, students, you're going to stay with your advisory teacher and you're going to go around to different workshop sessions. So we have a ton of different stuff. Now you only get to attend 3 because it's early release day and we don't have time for all of them. But students, it could be anything from painting to drawing to making bath bombs and STEM stuff. It's going to be hands-on. It's going to be learning some skills. One of them is called coping with COVID, which is something that all of us have been trying to do for the past year and a half. So students, it's going to be hopefully a lot of fun and hopefully stuff that you're going to walk away from today going, that was cool. I didn't know that. And then hopefully some stuff that maybe when things are tough, when there's a tough situation happening, you're going to do a better job at knowing how to handle that. So students, I'm very, very excited about today. I'm going to go over just a few expectations that I have for my students. So students, here's what I need you to do today. I need you to engage in the learning. So here's what that means. If you're engaging in the learning, that means you're listening. It means you're paying attention. It means that if your presenter is asking you to do something, then you do it. It means you're not distracted. It just really means that you're paying attention to the stuff you're supposed to be doing, which kind of goes with the next thing. So students, another thing I need you to do is I need you to behave appropriately. That means you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. That means you're not messing with other students. You're not messing with anything. You're engaged in the learning. You're paying attention to the presenters, which goes with the next one. So students, if you're doing both of those things, then you're already taking care of some other ones. For example, be respectful to presenters. Now, the people presenting, some of them are some of our YWLA teachers. Some of them are teachers and counselors from other campuses. Some of them work for companies that this is what they do for a living. They just go around and present stuff to students. So students, I need you to be respectful to the presenters. That means you're not talking while they're talking. It means you are paying attention, and it means you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. You're behaving appropriately, and you're engaging in the learning. So be respectful to presenters, be respectful to your teachers. So your advisory teacher is going to be with you today during the course of all the different sessions that you do for the workshop. Be respectful to the teachers. If the teacher asks you to do something, make sure you do that thing. Or if they ask you to stop doing something, make sure you stop doing that thing. Be respectful to your classmates. So we are here to learn today. Yeah, we're not learning our normal B-Day stuff, but we're still here to learn. So be respectful to classmates. Don't be a distraction. Don't mess with people. Keep your hands to yourself. Do all the things that you already know how to do. All right, so students, as you travel to different places in the building to go to your different sessions, you might be in some classrooms that you've never been in before. Students, be sure that the classrooms are neat and clean before you leave. And a good rule is if it's not yours, don't mess with it. So while you're visiting other classrooms, be sure that you leave everything there that's supposed to be there. Be sure that you leave, when you leave, if there are chairs at tables, be sure you push the chairs in. Be sure you leave desks in the rows or in the groups they're supposed to be on. But students, be sure the classrooms are neat and clean before you leave. And this last one is just a reminder, students, even on workshop days, remember, YWLA is still a no phone zone. That means still, from the time you enter the building until the time that we leave at dismissal, phones should be put away. So students, remember, YWLA still, even on workshop days, is a no phone zone. There are a few more reminders that your teachers are going to give you. Every group is going to go to different sessions. And so advisory teachers, when the video is finished, when my video announcement is finished, be sure you talk to your advisory about what you guys are going to do today. Talk about the different sessions, talk about the room numbers that you're going to be going to, talk about your expectations as a teacher. So students, it's going to be a fun day today. I'm very excited about it. It is an early release day today though. So students, 12:50 is our official release time. We're going to do a staggered release at the end, and your teachers are going to release you by groups at the end of our workshop time. Some cool things coming up about next week, everybody. Here we go. First of all, Monday is a holiday, so there is no school for anyone in GPISD on Monday. So be sure that you don't wait for the bus because it's not going to come on Monday. But guess what? It'll be there for you Tuesday. So next week, everybody, is a Tuesday through Friday week for us. Be sure that you are ready to celebrate some fun homecoming week stuff, because we have different activities, different dress up days for you. So be sure that you either pay $2 a day or $5 for all 4 days. And those of you that are good at math, you know $5 is a much better deal than the $2 per day. So pay $5. You can participate in everything that we do next week for dress up days, but it's going to be a really fun week. And we're going to be celebrating our high schoolers, our seniors, and any of our graduates that want to come back. So homecoming next week, no school on Monday. Students, as we get ready to go into our first ever for this school year workshop day, take care of business. If you have any questions, be sure you ask your teachers. Engage in the learning, be respectful. It's going to be a fun day, everybody. If you need anything, guess what? I will see you in the hallways, and you're welcome to ask. But everyone, I hope you have a great, 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 fantastic Friday.
Hispanic Heritage Month. Did you know? Bordered by the Atlantic Ocean, the estuary of the Rio de la Plata, and 2 other rivers, Uruguay and Guariem. Uruguay is nearly enclosed by water. Cultural highlight. Spanish is the official language of Uruguay and is spoken by nearly the entire population. People in northern towns that border Brazil often speak a mixture of Spanish and Portuguese, known as Portuñol. Dr. Paulina Luisi. Paulina Luisi upended long-standing gender roles as Uruguay's first female doctor at a time when women were effectively barred from pursuing a professional career. She studied at a teacher's college and went on to the medical school, where she graduated despite the jeers of her male classmates.